Hi, my name is Varun Sethia and I lead Kraftshala. I'm very excited that you've applied to one of our programs and I just want to take a moment to walk you through what the programs are all about and how they can help you. So the Kraftshala programs are essentially created to improve your chances of cracking a fantastic job out of campus. So everything that we do is designed to get you better skill-wise, and also once you demonstrate your competence in one of brand building, sales leadership or digital marketing, highlight you to the best recruiters in this country. Over the last few years of our existence, the INDUSTRYCreds toppers, the people who do really well in our programs, have gone on to do tremendous things on campus as well as in the industry. They've won case study competitions nationally from companies like HUL, Nestle, RB, and a whole bunch of other companies, Godrej, Philips, Reliance, whole host of companies. They've gone on to crack final placements from all of these recruiters. In fact, if you just look at the top 20 list of last year of INDUSTRYCreds students, you will be quite impressed by the kind of achievement these people have had. And so once you enroll in a program, you would get the kind of guidance and be part of a community that will do everything in its power to push you towards a really impactful career. So here's what happens once you join an INDUSTRYCreds program. We don't give you any useless theory. We don't ease you in. We put you straight into the activity of a life project. This project is key part of your learning. In fact, we have based the programs on 70-20-10, and 70-20-10, if you don't know about it, is the learning principle that major companies in the world follow. So you're going to learn by actually doing what you're supposed to be doing in the industries. If you are in brand building, you would be working on a brand communication project. If you're in digital marketing, you would get a digital marketing brief. If you're in sales, you'll be out there in the field. To help you deliver this project, we have recorded content with some of the world's best practitioners that you can find. They're not going to just present their work, but I am personally going to be teaching you many frameworks which will help you really understand what are the insights that you need to take from their stories and from their experiences. What happens next? So each of the projects that you're going to be part of is divided into certain sections, and after each section, once you submit that section, you will get feedback. This feedback is not an automated feedback. This feedback is going to be given to you by a professional, and in particular a professional who has experience in the field that you are working on. So your learning will actually really get complete once you get this feedback and then start implementing it in the rest of your project. Once you've done this, you are required to be part of what we call the INDUSTRYCreds Assessment Center. Now, this is a very important part of the entire experience because this is where you get assessed. We understand how much you've picked up from the program, and we do this through a series of tests that you have to pass on. Some of these tests are online, things like verbal assessments and cognitive assessments. Some of them are interview based, where a very experienced professional will test you on a range of competencies, what we call the 9 competencies that comprise the success keys. And these competencies are really the competencies that all sales and marketing professionals must be good at and are actually evaluated on in the real job process. Once you've crossed this threshold, you get what is called an INDUSTRYCreds score. And this score is a very, very strong metric for you to take into your job application process. An INDUSTRYCreds score of anything above 80 is outstanding. A score of 75 is also pretty good. But just having achieved the certification is also an indication that not only are you a very interested professional in sales and marketing, but that you have initiative and that you've taken all measures possible in order to get good at the subject and to really make a very good choice about your career. But the question you're going to have for me is, what happened to those INDUSTRYCreds scores, right? And so INDUSTRYCreds scores are shared with a number of major recruiters in this country. We are already well over 50 recruiters, and we're going to be going to more recruiters over the next few months, which means that once they come on your campus, these recruiters, once they see that credential on your CV, will prefer you both from a shortlisting point of view as well as from an actual interview process, because that score is not easy to get. Once you do all of these things, our relationship is not over. In fact, until you are actually set on your path and you have a job in hand, our relationship continues. We have added tons of other things. For example, when you're making a CV and you need some kind of feedback on that, we have a whole host of mentors that are available for you that you can book at any moment of time that is convenient to you, and they'll give you feedback on that CV. You could have a whole host of questions, and there are hundreds of mentors available to you from different backgrounds that you can see, evaluate, and then choose which ones to talk to. And this is the kind of specific knowledge that no book, no course, no one else can provide, that only someone who has experience in that field can provide. I have tons of examples for you of people who have actually benefited from these specific one-on-one mentorships. Here are some relevant details about the program up on your screen. The one thing I'll add here is the fact that there are EMI options available, and if you have any further questions, the program counselors are available so that they can resolve that for you as well. Thank you so much for taking time out, and I look forward to seeing you on the other side of the program.